Battle-scarred. This best describes one of the most famous cryptocurrency exchanges in history, Binance. In its 5-year history, it has encountered almost everything that a crypto exchange can go through. From hacking incidents to a controversial scandal that rocked its foundations, Binance remained resilient and emerged filled with hope in regaining its glory. This is its story, the life and times of Binance. Binance, the name, comes from combining binary and finance into one word. Binary finance means finance that works through binary code. Simply put, it is what we have come to know as cryptocurrency. But how did Binance really start out? Binance Exchange entered the crypto scene when it was launched in July 2017, following the initial coin offering for Binance Coin. The exchange was co-founded by then CEO Changpeng Zhao and CMO He Yi. CZ, as he's been known, has become one of the more familiar faces of crypto and probably one of its biggest proponents. The Binance saga began when it became the world's largest exchange by trading volume as it reached the $1.3 billion mark in 2018, preparing them for a very rocky 2019. 2019 was a roller coaster year in the life of Binance. But before everything even took off, Binance experienced its first hacking incident in May of that year. It was during that time that 7,000 Bitcoin was drained from the exchange with a total of over $40 million. After the incident, Binance made a complete reimbursement with all affected users through its Secure Asset Fund for users. This fund still exists today in the event of another hack of the exchange. 2019 was also the year that saw the launch of Binance USD, a US dollar-backed stablecoin, in September. It was in the same year that Binance migrated its Binance Coin from Ethereum to the newly opened Binance Chain, a smart contract-capable blockchain. It was also in 2019 when the US version of Binance was opened, another step forward to Binance's growth as a company. One significant upswing in 2019 was when Binance began a partnership with Israel-based payment processor Simplex, which allowed the use of debit and credit card purchases of crypto on the exchange. With these exciting developments, the Binance story is well underway. 2021 was a very promising year for Binance. Come May, Binance Coin, or BNB, hit its all-time high of $690. But promising as it was, 2021 was also the year that the IRS launched an investigation into Binance. This was part of an investigation into US residents using cryptocurrencies for illegal transactions, citing Binance in allegations of money laundering and other tax offenses. And the woes for Binance start rolling. Come 2022 and the controversies start catching up on Binance. As Russia invades Ukraine, Binance's Zhao refused to ban users from Russia on grounds of financial freedom. Binance later softened the tone of their opposition, but not their policy. They even donated $10 million for humanitarian aid to Ukraine. In June 2022, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission launched an inquiry into Binance to determine if the company's 2017 initial coin offering of BNB tokens led to an illegal sale of a security. This will kickstart the wheels of an even bigger investigation further down the following year involving Binance's leadership. Towards near the end of 2022, Binance almost bought then-rival FTX's non-US operations to help it through its tough times. But a day after, backed out of the deal partly because of investigations by US financial regulators. They invested instead by buying Japan's Sakura Exchange, allowing them to re-enter the Japanese cryptocurrency market. They also invested $500 million towards the acquisition of Twitter by Elon Musk himself. 2022 proved to be a steady year for Binance, but that wouldn't prepare them as the wheels of controversy slowly picks up speed, as 2023 will ultimately deliver a bombshell. 2023 started with a jolt from the Turkey earthquake that killed 59,000 people. But the jolt that struck the crypto world that February was the report of unexpected transfers over the first 3 months of 2021 of over $404 million from Binance US account at Silvergate Bank to Merit Peak Limited, a company managed by Binance leader Zhao. This cost the CEO of Binance US, Catherine Coley, her position. The following month, several U.S. senators wrote a letter to Binance describing the exchange as a hotbed of illegal financial activity that has facilitated over $10 billion in payments to criminals and sanctions evaders. The letter also requested Binance's documents relevant to compliance and regulations. By the end of that month, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission filed a lawsuit against Binance and Zhao, accusing them of breaking rules intended to thwart money laundering operations, presenting proof of internal communications, describing transactions by Palestinian militant organization Hamas and suspected criminals. By June of 2023, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission sued Binance and Zhao in 13 charges for alleged violations of U.S. securities rules. On the heels of that charge, several senior executives resigned from the company in July that year. It was also reported that Binance had to cut its global workforce by as many as 1,000 staff, with a reported total of 3,000. By September 2023, Binance announced it was leaving Russia and selling its business to the COMEX platform. Towards the middle of that month, Binance US announced the resignation of its current CEO, Brian Shorter, and cutting down 100 positions from its workforce. Come October 2023 and the powder keg of allegations to Binance hints at becoming as explosive as the Israel-Hamas war that has just began. Binance, along with Tether, were described as sources for terrorist funding, with a letter calling on the Department of Justice to crack down on the exchanges. By November of 2023, U.S. authorities convicted Binance on multiple charges, which included violations of the Bank Secrecy Act and a vast network of money laundering schemes. Binance in turn agreed to a guilty plea and consented to pay a $4.3 billion fine. Part of the deal was for Zhao to step down as CEO and pay a $50 million fine. Although Zhao stepped down as CEO, he was allowed to maintain his ownership as part of the deal. The position of CEO went to Richard Teng,